Once you have all of your rosemary dried, you have a couple of options. You can either store it on the stem like this if you have a container large enough. I have a glass container with an airtight lid that's made for storing spaghetti noodles, and sometimes I'll store it in that. Right now it's full, so I'm going to show you how to de-stem it and store it in a small container. You want to get a container that you can just let it fall into. You want it to be kind of wide so it doesn't go all over the place. The other option is to lay down some newspaper and do it over that. Again, we're going to go pretty close to the top of the stem and just push it down. And then break the tip off. I have seen where people will take it and they'll rub it back and forth between their hands, and it takes quite a bit of rubbing to get it to fall off. And as you're rubbing back and forth and crushing those leaves, you're also releasing the oil that you've saved inside of it. So I prefer just to push it off very quickly so that I'm not rubbing the actual leaves. As you go through your rosemary, if you find some stems that are not as dry as you'd like, just go ahead and set them to the side and then re-dry them later, or use them in the next day or two. Once your rosemary is de-stemmed, it's time to put it in the container that you're going to store it in. You can use Ziploc bags, leftover jars that you have. I usually put mine in a mason jar and put a lid on it and store it in a cool, dark place. If you don't have a lot of room for storing, you can put it in a Ziploc bag, place a paper towel on both sides of it, get all of the air out of the bag, and then freeze it in your freezer. If you have any questions about drying and storing your rosemary, let me know and I'll be happy to try to answer them.